Howdy folks. There's a problem in this country, I mean, obviously war isn't a great thing. War is based on lies. But we also have corrupt judges in New Jersey. We have probably corrupt judges in the whole country. And the proof is demonstrated by the fact that I'm on this access channel instead of my local access channel. I live in the town of Mendham, and I attempted to get the following programs put on the air on a public access channel through Patriot Media, and they wouldn't broadcast the programming, even though the federal law only allows for them to censor content based on it being obscene. And you'll see that the content is not obscene in any way, and what they're doing is unconstitutional. They're violating my First Amendment rights. And of course Patriot Media is doing nothing about it, and so I filed a lawsuit in Superior Court in New Jersey, and this crazy judge, this Judge Wilson, who lives in Mendham Township, she dismissed the case without an answer to the claims, of course, through a legal technicality. And it's all on the website, njinNJ.com, which stands for No Justice in New Jersey.com, because there really is no justice. The lawsuit was perfectly valid. The claim was perfectly reasonable and rational. Had to do with access to public information from the government that they weren't providing, and had to do with the fact that, yeah, they were basically discriminating against me. They wouldn't let me volunteer to be any part of their television production, and then they decided that they were going to redefine what public access means. And what it means to them is government dedicated access. It means basically that the all-Republican committee can do whatever they want with this little toy called a public access channel. And it doesn't belong to the people, it belongs to them. Even though we are paying for it out of a tax on your cable bill, and also out of the fact that there are franchise agreements that create these public access channels, and also because the government mandates their creation in the public interest, because the government actually at one time did support the First Amendment to the Constitution, and we did have a right to speak and to be heard if we had something to say. And the government basically, when they passed the laws regulating cable television, they basically described the concept as being an extension of the public soapbox. The idea that yeah, in America you can speak your mind. And well, as you'll view this content, it isn't terribly controversial. I mean, it's there's no blood and guts here. And there's really no reason for them to prohibit the content or to censor it or to keep people from hearing it. And it certainly isn't content I intended to put on a public access channel that has broad distribution, because yeah, it was content relevant to a town in Mendham. There's two of them, Mendham Township and Mendham Borough. And the total population of the two towns is 10,000 people. So, this isn't content relevant to, a broad audience, but they won't let me broadcast it anywhere else. And so this case was dismissed, even though there was, blatantly, valid claims being made regarding basic fundamental constitutional